Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy No Frills Monday. How you doing today? Hope everybody's doing well. I would love for everyone to keep the following in mind, including myself. We're doing the gift giving. We want to do the gift giving. Sometimes we go a little overboard and we don't think of certain things that are really, really important. Let's talk about this for a minute. Okay, for example, let's say that we want to gift our son or our daughter or a close family member or friend a new TV, for example, like a huge, big screen TV. Think about it. Do they have the space? Do they like the current one they have? Like buying those things are, you could get some great deals. I get that. But I mean, we really need to like take measurements, think logically ahead for that particular person and make sure before we make that purchase if that's a wise thing to do. Okay. Would you be better off gifting them with a card, for example, than they figure out what to get? Certain cases, I think the card is really a better idea. And recently everywhere with Steve Young 74 channel, he pretty much touched upon that as well. And I tend to agree with that. But sometimes, okay, like you want to get like certain purchases. Next, same thing goes for small appliances. Now, let's say that you want to gift someone with, one of those fancy schmancy coffee makers. You might get them at a great price. And that person, A or B or C, doesn't even drink coffee. Hmm. I mean, did you maybe think about that or whatever? Or they don't even have enough space in their kitchen. A lot of tiny kitchens are around and there's just not enough space. I'm not saying it's not a great gift. It sure is. It really, really is. It saves a lot of money in the long run. I'm not saying don't get it. All I'm suggesting is to think carefully, and make that as part of your plan in your gift giving, okay? And really, really important to take measurements of stuff. If this is something that about that the person really, really wants, and stuff of that nature. Let's see, what's another thing that people tend to do? Sometimes people tend to buy things that they like, but they're not really thinking about the person in terms of what that person likes. I'm not saying it's not nice to offer different things. Sometimes it is, and sometimes the person doesn't even know that they really like the thing that you keep in mind. But we're not out there shopping for ourselves. We're out there shopping for someone else. So if we always, keep the focus and the emphasis on the person that you're gifting, whether it's, in a financial way or a materialistic gift way, and, big appliances, things of that nature, please take measurements. That's really, really important. Sometimes people like give away animals and pets as gifts. That is a to me, huge gamble. You do not know if the person wants that responsibility. Sure, it may look so adorable under the tree, if you will, blah, blah, blah. But again, weigh out all the big decision about the whole thing. You see where I'm going with this. I know you guys have a heart of gold. I know you do. And I respect that very much. But again, all these plans, and that includes me, I have to, look at the total picture of something. Am I giving someone a puppy because I love puppies? Well, that's nice, but the person I'm gifting is the one that's going to have to take care of that puppy. And maybe that person may go coochie coochie coo to the puppy. That doesn't mean they necessarily want to be responsible for a pet. So a lot of things have, like repercussions. It's like the story I had mentioned about like when you go to those carnivals and those fairs, those, little festivals that occur usually in the middle summer or very late fall, that type of thing. And there are those games of chance where you win a little animal, even something as small as a goldfish. You see the cute little goldfish in a bowl, at the carnival a festival, and you throw a ball in it, and if the ball successfully reaches that little goldfish bowl, that's your fish to keep. People think, oh, you're going to get the ball too, you're going to get everything. Nope. What the vendor does is put that fish in a plastic bag filled with water, nothing else. You have to figure out, well, if you want that thing to survive and thrive, you are now, congratulations, the proud owner of a goldfish. But with that responsibility and all the fun you had at the festival, you are now the person that has to, well, feed it. You have to feed, you have to buy fish food, you have to buy perhaps a little a bowl for it, and then you start getting, a little more responsible about it. Maybe it grows into eventually a fish tank. And then all of a sudden, a month later, you start cleaning out a fish tank. See where I'm going with this. Little things happen and big things could change. I ran slightly over on this No Frills Monday, but I believe that many people got the message that I'm trying to convey. Thanks so much for being here. I really do appreciate your time. And as always, please don't forget to click like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to come back later on today for my longer form content.